Hey guys, welcome. This is Paolo. We're collaborating with Worksmith, Chefs of Yoga. I don't know if you've heard about this project before. Chefs of Yoga is a project that brings mindfulness and yoga classes to the hospitality industry. So we run some community classes. We send different teachers to restaurants or cafes to do some meditation or yoga. And we decided, since we live in the period we are living, to start this little experiment, and we see how it goes, to run morning yoga classes and offering to this great group we're part of, and see if that can help going through our quarantine, if you're doing self-isolation and you're not working as I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna start with a very simple class today and see how people react. Nothing like crazy, like a beginner-friendly yoga flow. And yeah, so a few recommendations before. You probably have reshuffled your house already many times in this first week of isolation. I did it already 3 times, and I created this nice space where I can practice in the morning, have some meditation, and yeah. I think it's very important in this period to move the body, especially in the morning, to help us stay sane in the head and in the body, since we're not moving much, I guess. Few recommendations for the yoga class, maybe some props to sit on. I use yoga blocks, but if you don't have this one, then you have some extra pillows for meditation, just to sit on and be a little bit more comfy, so your butt is elevated and there is not much pressure on the knees, and the sitting can be a little bit longer than usual. If this is not accessible, also Japanese sit is beautiful, and you can always use your pillow here, yeah. Or if this is also not accessible, you can start your meditation on a child pose, so butt on your heels and then lying down like this. Yeah. So just follow the instructions. I'll flow with you, so everything is clear. I hope you can hear me well. Also, this is my house, so welcome to my house. It feels a bit weird because I can't see any of you this morning, and it seems I'm just talking to myself on the mirror, but it's okay. And yeah, let's dig into it. It would be awesome if after the class you can send us some feedbacks, or on any ideas, or any feedback. It would be greatly appreciated. If the flow was too slow, if you want something more challenging. But because we're running this in the morning and the body is still a little bit stiff, I think is a great start to running a little bit slowly, loosen up all the joints and get loose slowly. If we run this class maybe in the afternoon, later on this period, we might add some extra challenging, more like fitness inspired poses. Also on Thursday morning, we study a meditation with Jess. So I won't take all the classes here on the group. We have 4 or 5 teachers that will alternate, maybe Monday mornings and Thursday mornings meditations. But yeah, let's start right in, and let's start by putting some music on. That helps a lot. I have some incense burning there to create a little bit of atmosphere. Yeah, even just the smell of the incense, I think, can help to zoom in and settle down. Just let me put some music in. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Good. Sorry. Let's start by finding a nice seat. As I was saying before, I use a prop. Sit on nice and tall. The spine is nice and loose, but we're not collapsing down. Yeah. So we keep the body up. So there is a bit of engagement in the body, but the legs are loose. The neck is loose. It's not too rigid. Let's try to keep a nice posture up. Yeah. Close the eyes down and start by taking some very slow breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Everything soften up. It will take a while, but what we want to do through the breath is to leave all the stuff that is outside, and focusing inward. Yeah? We want to make the breath flowing. Yeah? So notice the pace of your breath. Are you breathing very fast? Is your breath out of rhythm? Is your breath short? Let's try to bring a nice rhythm, a nice cadence to the breath. Yeah, and that will help us to really dive inward and just focusing on what's happening within our body, within our minds. And maybe all this stuff that is happening, quarantine, not working, our restaurants situation, we'll just stay out for 1 hour. So be selfish for today. Take this 45 minutes, 1 hour, how long we are practicing for yourself and your well-being. Yeah, it's very important that we keep healthy mind and healthy body in this period. So let's take all together, nice breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, release. 3 more like that. Inhale, slowly and steady, little pause, exhale, everything soften up. Every breath is an opportunity to dive in, soften up, and relax. One more. And exhale. Awesome. Slowly blink your eyes open. Now you can look again on your laptop or phone. Bring the left hand on your left side, just here on the ground. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Stop for just 1 second on the top, and then slowly bend on the left side. So we are extending the right side of the torso, bringing a lot of space here, reaching up. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. Next inhalation brings you up. And we switch sides. So right hand goes on the right side. Inhale, left hand goes up. Exhale, side bend on the right side. If this is too easy, maybe walk the right hand a little bit further. Making sure the hips stay nice and grounded on the floor or on your block. One last breath here. And come back up. Good. Hands on knees. Inhale, look up. Stretch the neck. Exhale, look down slowly. Empty the belly. To enhance the stretch here, you can place your hands on the hand lightly and press down so the neck stretches. Release the hands, come back up. Inhale, exhale, extend the neck to the left. So left ear to left shoulder. Even here, you can help yourself with the left hand, pushing lightly. Don't go crazy here. So the neck is nice and long and stretches. Release the left hand on the knee, come back up. Other side, right ear, right shoulder. Maybe right hand pushes the hand down. And come back up. All right, I'm gonna switch on the other side so you can see what's happening. So from seated position, let's roll over the chin, hands on the floor. Let's find a tabletop position. Yeah, easy one. Few little tips here. I want my shoulders right above your hands, right here. Hips right above the knees, and nice and long back. So nothing like this, nothing like this. Let's keep integrity in the back. We're starting with some cat and cow. So inhale, look up, arch the spine, open the chest. Exhale, pull down, look in to your belly button. And let's go again for 3 to 4 times. Inhale, up. Really shine open the chest. Exhale, pull down. Dome in the spine. Inhale, up. Exhale. Keep the focus on the breath all the time. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Let's find a neutral spine again, and let's introduce some free movements. Yeah, don't be shy. No one is watching. We're not in a fancy yoga studio here. So you can roll over your wrists, shifting the weight, pouring the weight from left to right. You can circle your hips. Just start moving wherever you feel tension. You can roll the wrist in different positions. You can move the neck. Just spend here a couple of breaths reconnecting with your body. Yeah, just whatever you feel is good here, bring it to it. Yeah, maybe you just want to stay on child pose. You don't want to move for now. Come back up. Tabletop position. Tuck your toes under, lift the knees just a couple of inches off the floor so the core engages strongly. Yeah, and from here, next exhalation brings the hips back, the chest towards the knees, and then inhale, straighten the legs, find your first down facing dog. Ooh, feels good. Move it a little bit before we find stillness. So maybe you can pedal the feet. Yeah, you can shift hips from one side to the other, bend the elbows a little bit. And then when you're ready, find stillness. So here, ideally, we're in a V shape. Yeah, so if you need to bend the knees, it's good. Yeah, if you have space for the legs to straighten, that's even better, but not necessary. What we want is really have these hips up. The arms nice and straight, the fingertips nice and wide. Ears are far from the shoulders, and chest is pushing down and back towards the thighs. Good. From here, lift on your tippy toes, look forward, bend the knees, and slowly step to the front of your mat of carpet. And stay there in a folded forward position. Even here, my knees can be lightly bent. If you have the space, you can straighten them, but it's not important. Yeah. What is important in yoga is what we feel, not what we look like. So if this feels good, bend your knees. Top of the head is pulling down, so no, there is no tension in the neck. We want a nice and long spine. You can go through some bouncing here to awake the calves and the hamstrings. Next inhalation straightens the back in a halfway lift. Hands on shin, long spine. Exhale, fold forward again. 2 more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Stay there. And then rise up. Plant the feet very strongly into the ground. Root them in. And inhale, rise up vertebra by vertebra. Straightening the spine. The neck is the last thing that comes up. Hands up towards the sky. Look up. Exhale. Hands through the midline into prayer pose. Inhale, come up with the hands, look up. Exhale, fall forward, hands on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on floor, step back, high plank. All right, let's start engaging some muscles here. If this is too strong, you can drop the knees down, yeah? If you are familiar and experienced with planks, stay here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, tuck them in, and lower all the way down into the floor. Untuck the toes, come up with cobra. Inhale, up. Little back bend here, not too crazy. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Tuck the toes under. Come back up into high plank. And shift your way back into your down facing dog. 2 breaths in here. Nice and steady. Keep focusing on the breath. Remember, this is time for yourself to be selfish. Yeah? Only if you're happy with yourself and you're happy where you are, then you can help others. So let's start the day by loving ourselves and then spend the rest of it loving others and helping others, especially in this time of challenge and uncertainty. All right, from here, lift the left leg up towards the sky, nice and straight, slow movement. Exhale, bend the knee, squeeze it in into the chest, shoulders past the wrists, and then step the left foot to the front. Drop the right knee down into the floor, untuck the right toe, and rise up. Low lunge, hands up. Or if this is too challenging for now, you can place both hands on your left knee. Make your stance comfortable. We don't want to go too crazy with the knee. We just start moving. Square the hips. So right hip goes forward, left hip goes back. Tuck the pelvic in. Nice. And stretch it. Inhale through the nose. Slow exhalation through the mouth. Inhale, arms up. Maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck the back toe. Lift the left foot off the floor and find your high plank again. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, this time up facing dog. So legs and hips are off the floor here. Exhale, roll over the toes and find your down facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right knee into the chest. Squeeze it in as much as you can and then slowly step the foot forward. Beautiful. Untuck the back foot, drop the back knee, and rise up into your low lunge again. Find your option with the arms and hands. Square the hips again. So the tendency is usually to have hips like this. Let's bring them into a square position. So the stretch focuses on the groin and on the outer right glute. Beautiful. Keep the breath. The main focus is not about the pose, it's about the breath. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back. High plank. Half plank. Inhale, up facing up. Slow movement. Exhale, down facing up. Drop the knees down. As wide as you can. Toes together. Sit your butt on your feet and Elongate the spine, reaching forward with the hands, forehead to the floor, really creating a long spine here, a little rest in child pose. Little rest before we start moving a little bit faster. Nothing crazy today, just a little bit. Awesome. Let's come back up. And let's meet on our down facing dog. One more time. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Squeeze it in. Hold it there. Inhale, kick back up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest. And this time, step it in. The back knee this time stays up. The back heel drops to a 45 degrees angle. Yeah, awesome. And inhale, come up into your warrior two. So find your stance. Ideally, we want a 90-degree angle here. Back heel is nice and spread into the floor. Arms are engaged, but the shoulders are nice and soft. Look forward to the horizon. Spend here 2 breaths, always sinking a little bit with every exhalation. Inhale, reach forward with the left arm and left hand. Exhale, revolve the warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand reaches down into the floor. Right hand goes up. If this is easy, maybe right hand goes a little bit more forward. Good. Engage the legs, engage the core. Everything squeeze it in, come back up into warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands into the floor. Step back, down facing dog. Beautiful. Other side, right leg goes up. Strong and active. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in, hold it there. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, knee to chest. And step the right foot through. Back heel drops. Strong legs, strong feet. Rise up, warrior two. Beautiful. So notice where your shoulders are. Shoulders should be right above the hips. If you have space, you can deepen the bend in the front knee. Good. And look forward. Look forward to the horizon and what is coming. Good. Inhale, reach forward with the right hand. Exhale, revolve the warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand on the inside of the right foot. Left hand going up. Or forward if you have the space. Listen to your body. So choose the option that resonates the best with your body. Good. Inhale, engage the legs, really pressing the big toes and the heels into the floor. Squeeze the groin, squeeze the abs, and rise up again into warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, remove the hands down, step back into your down facing dog. Drop the knees down, quick rest into your child pose. 3 breaths in there as I get a little bit of water. Awesome. One more little flow before we go into more like floor poses and stretches. Come back up and find your down facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, and lightly step or jump to the front. We're in our fold forward. Inhale, rise up, hands up, gaze up, hands together through the midline. We exhale together. And stopping for just one moment into our heart center. With the feet nicely rooted into the floor, we inhale again, raising the arms and the energy up, and exhale, fold forward, hands on floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the floor, step back, high plank. One last one. Inhale here. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows. Inhale, up facing dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Left leg goes up. Exhale, knee to chest. Step the foot through. Beautiful. High lunge, rise up. Exhale here, bend the elbows and look up. Little back bend here. Beautiful. Stay there for 2 breaths. Good. Inhale, come back up with the spine. Straighten the arms up again. And right hand goes onto the floor. Left hand stays up. Little twist here. Beautiful. Long neck here. Gaze up or down if that's too challenging. Drop the back knee down. Both hands on the floor. Left foot goes a little bit on the side, so we'll create space for both hands to be on the inside of the foot. You can stay here if you can feel the stretch already. You can drop on your forearms, or you can reach forward with the hands. Or if you're already quite warm and you want a little bit of extra challenge, you can bend the back knee, reach out with the left hand for the right foot, and open the chest up. Yeah, up to you. Again, choose what suits you better for this morning. That might be different from next week. Just listen to your body, to your energy. Slowly release the foot if you chose this option. Hands on the inside. Right knee off the floor. We count to 1 and 2 and 3, and we step to our squat position. Yeah. We're here, straight spine. The chin is tucked in a little bit. And what we're doing here is pushing with the elbows, the knees out, creating space for my collarbone to spread. Stay there for 2 breaths. Beautiful. From here, engage the feet, like push them strongly into the floor, engage the legs, and rise up slowly. Following with the hands. Inhale, up, hands up, maybe a little back bend, and exhale, hands on the floor. Bring the feet together, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, hands on the floor, step back, down facing dog. Other side, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, and step the right foot through. Stay up and rise up for your high lunge here. Strong legs, strong core. Even here, the hips are nice and square towards the front. Bend the elbows with the next exhalation. Look up for a little back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand goes to the floor, right hand stays up. Nice twist here. Gaze towards the sky or towards the floor if that's too challenging. Beautiful. Next exhalation brings the right hand and the left knee down on the inside of the right foot. Shuffle it a little bit on the outside so we have space for our lizard pose. And this time might require another option for you. So if before you were on your forearms, maybe you can choose another one. Right side and left side are always different, so choose what suits you best. Option again to catch your back foot with the right hand, or option again to reach forward with the hands. Whatever you do, make sure the neck is nice and long here. Yeah? Chest is open, collarbones are spread, and shoulders are running away from the ears, creating a nice space for energy to flow, for the breath to run smoothly throughout your body. Bring the hands back underneath your shoulders, left knee off the floor, and let's find again our squat. Squat is such a nice pose. Yeah, we spend so much time standing, so much time sitting if you work in an office, if you're a chef or front of the house, we stand up all day. And the result is very tight hips and ankles. Squatting is one of my favorite poses to loosen up all this tension that we have been accumulating over the years. So since we have a lot of time, maybe it's a good idea to spend as much time as you can in this position. You know, you can elevate your heels off the floor as well. I know it's not super comfy to begin with, but you'll get used to it. And the benefits in the long term are amazing. Yeah. All right. From here, hands on the floor. Again, we're propelling up. So hands come back to the heart center. And we're pushing the feet first, engaging the legs. And we push up with the next inhalation. Inhale up, slowly in control. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Bring the feet together. One last vinyasa flow before we get into the floor. So inhale, arms up, gaze up. Slow breath out as the arm descend to the heart center. One more, inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back or jump into your high plank. Good. Take a big breath in, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga, slow movement here. Inhale, up facing dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Knees down. Little rest in child pose. Just 2 breaths. Beautiful. All right, drop the hips on one side and then extend the legs forward. Let me check the time. Good. All right. Let's scoop the butt out so the sitting bone is nice and spread into the floor. So I don't want to see this. Well, I can't see it anyway. So I'll try to keep your spine nice and straight. So this can be already challenging. Yeah. So when we keep integrity in the spine and we have this kind of L shape, it's already quite challenging for the abs, for the hip flexors. So if this is challenging, maybe stay here. Yeah. If you feel like you have the space, engage the legs. So there is a little micro bend in the knee, but ideally I want my legs straight. Feet are curling towards your face. So it activates the whole leg. And then we slowly moving the hands forward, towards the feet, avoiding the collapsing. So always keep integrity in the back, engage in the muscles, yeah? If you can reach the feet, good. If you cannot, it's still very good, yeah? This doesn't measure how good you are in yoga or in anything, yeah? That means you were just born lucky and you're a little bit more stretchy, you know? So hands here, close the eyes down and really surrender to gravity. 3 breaths in here. Softening the muscles with every exhalation. Inhale, create space. Exhale, diving into that space. Dive inward. Inhale, slowly rise up. Good. Bend the knees so they are parallel to the floor, so the shin are parallel to the floor. So you can stay here, or you can extend your arms. So there's a little bit of core exercise here. You can stay here, or you can also extend the legs forward, really engage in the core, and coming back up. 2 more like that. Inhale, extend. Stay for the exhalation. Inhale, come back up. Or simply support your knees with your hands and stay for 1 more round of breath. And slowly release everything to the floor. Bend the knees. Feet on the floor. Quite close to your butt cheeks. So close you can brush your heels with your middle finger. Feet hips width apart. Going through some bridges here. Waking up the spine in the morning is very important. So inhale, hips up, spine up. Creating space between the shoulder blades. Keeping the feet super active, drawing towards your butt. Exhale, vertebra by vertebra, lowering the spine down to the floor. 1 more, inhale up, hips up. Chin to the chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up, and we stay. So if you have a lot of space and you've been doing yoga for a while, you can squeeze the shoulder blades so much you can interlace the fingers underneath your butt. That will create a little bit more space for the chest to open and the spine to bend. Stay there for 3 breaths. Exhale, release the grip. If you're gripping your hands, and lower down the spine very slowly. Bring the feet as wide as your mat or your carpet, and bring the knees together. Wide screen the knees from one side to the other. This will decompress the tension that we've been creating on the lower spine with the back bending. Good. Now, extend your arms on the side, stay in this position. So both arms are extended to the side. Yeah, palms are facing down and shoulders are nice and stuck into the floor. Raise your knees. So your shin are again parallel with the floor. Hold it there for the next inhalation and then exhale. Both knees drop to the left. Gaze to the right, right shoulder is on the floor. Maybe you can help yourself with the left hand, pushing the right knee down to the floor. Nice little twist. Yeah. Keep the breath running smoothly. Every exhalation, your vertebrae twist a little bit more. Twisting is such an important part of yoga. Is a self-massage you give to your own organs. The liver, the pancreas, everything that is in there, get a nice massage with each twist. It's a good idea to insert twisting in your morning routine. Release the left hand, place it back down to the floor. Knees are coming back up. Engage in the core here. Big breath in, exhale, twist to the other side, which is the right side. Right hand on the left knee, left hand down on the floor, gaze towards the left. So the twist starts in the neck, goes down through the whole spine to the coccyx, the last bone of our spine. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Release the right hand back to the floor. Turn the face up, knees up. Wrap your knees with your hands and squeeze them in strongly. Maybe lift the neck like a nice ball here, and then slowly release. Good. If you have blocks with you, good. If you don't, I'll give it to you an option. So we are going to dispose here. So we're placing the block right underneath our butts and extending the legs up in a straight line. Yeah. So get some blood flow going into the upper body. If you don't have the block, you can use a little pillow for support. Just keeping the legs up like this. This is actually more challenging because we need to engage a little bit more core here. We stay there for just 3 breaths, giving some options here. So if you have been practicing a bit of yoga, you might want to roll the feet over, maybe to the floor or not. You can support your lower back lightly. If you have the space and it's comfortable, maybe the feet can reach the floor. If this is very comfortable, hands can go backward. Otherwise, you can simply stay here. Just choose the right option for you. An option that challenges you a little bit and doesn't make you too comfortable. Yeah. Always a nice fine line between those two. Slowly engage the core. We are going to a slow motion lowering of the legs. So grip the floor with your hands, engage the core as much as you can, and as low as you can. Your hips first, remove the prop, and then slowly with control, we lower our legs to the floor. A slow motion, a little bit of core exercise here. Amazing. Good. All right, one last pose to finish off the class. And then we do a little shavasana. So bend the legs, grab the outside edges of the feet. Happy baby pose. And so here, ideally, the hips and the pelvic are nice and spread into the floor. The shoulders are drawing down towards the floor as well. And I'm pushing the knees into my armpits, yeah? While I do that, the feet are pushing up towards the ceiling, like almost like I want to walk on the ceiling. So there is this counteraction that really helps me opening the hips. Some people bring some movement here. I personally prefer to stay still, lengthening the neck. If you want to move a little bit and be a really happy baby, go for it. Spending here 3 breaths to close up the class, finish up the class. Slowly release the grip. And release the legs into the floor. Hands to the floor, facing up. Everything soften up here. Good. So this pose is called Shavasana, and is the most important pose of the class, of every yoga class you will ever take. My teacher always say, finishing a class without Shavasana is like jumping, climbing a tree full of ripe mangoes, and then coming down without the mango. So we always use this pose, this final pose, to acknowledge or start to integrate any lesson, any insights or download that might have come up during the class. It can be anything, you know. It's our time to completely let go. Letting go being one of the hardest lessons in life. And this is what we really need in this time of uncertainty, is to learn to let go of all the labeling of our works and relationships, actually, because most of us are alone. So I decided to focus on the good stuff, on the good things I can learn during this period. And one of them can be letting go. Learn how to be with ourselves and be happy with the few things that we still have, the few good things that we still have. Spending here 5 last long breaths. Go back to the natural rhythm of the breath. Take a big breath into the nose. And the biggest exhale out. Letting go. Start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe roll Your wrists and ankles crack here, crack there. Extend the arms up, like you're just waking up. Extend the body, nice stretch. Bring the knees to the chest and roll over your favorite side. And come back up where we started, sitting on your block. Hello, you. Come, Zion. I have a little friend for, come here. Say hello. Come. He was sleeping during the class, which was great. And it's gonna be a good company for this quarantine. Let's stay here for one last collective breath. Bring the hands to the heart center. Hands to the forehead. And we all bow forward. Being grateful for these opportunities that we have to still be connected with one another and to be able to practice a little bit of yoga, move the body, slowly come up. And thank you for everyone that was connected, was online this morning. I hope we can still do this for the time to come. On Thursday, Jess is gonna run some meditation. Next Monday, Megan will run the class. All amazing teachers. We all have a background in hospitality, so we really feel you, understand what we're going through. And yeah, hope to see you soon all, and have a beautiful Monday. Not that that makes any difference, Monday, Sunday. Yeah, but let's keep positive. Ciao. Say hello. Say hello.